Hey guys, it's Matt with Susquehanna Ford here. Today we just got our 2021 Ford Bronco Outer Banks in stock and we decided to do a small upfit on it. This one is in the rapid red color, so it's been discontinued, kind of a rare color. With that Outer Banks, first time I've seen color match flares. Obviously the first thing we need to do is rip those factory wheels and tires off because we do have a couple things planned for this Bronco. You guys are gonna have to stay tuned to this build. It'll be a smaller upfit, but it's gonna be pretty cool. So Butch behind me is cranking away on the front. We are installing a 2-inch rough country spacer lift on this. Now the reason we are doing this, firstly, is because it's available. Second off, this is gonna see a lot more daily driving, a lot more highway miles than it would serious trail riding. That's not to say it won't be able to handle anything, because when we up that tire size, it will be able to handle a decent amount. But with this kit, it's easy to install. We've done it a few times. And honestly, Butch is getting pretty versed at it. We kind of know the tips and tricks to get this kit on a little bit easier. So if you're in the area or if you're outside the area and want to get a lift kit on your Bronco, definitely drop a comment below or reach out to us directly and we can hook you up too. Well guys, it is the next day and I'm over here at our tire mounting and balancing machine. Butch has already been cranking away and got 4 out of the 5 done. He called me over and said, hey, about to throw this 5th one on, and we did decide to go with the set of 33 by 12.5 R18 Nitto Ridge Grapplers. Now we use these on pretty much all of our builds. It's a great on and off-road tire. It doesn't make a lot of road noise and it gives you a lot of traction with their patented design with the siping, the way that the tread pattern is, just an overall great tire for this Bronco build. Now on this one, we are reusing the factory 18-inch Outer Banks wheels. I do like these. The machine 6-spoke as well as that black kind of gives it a nice contoured look. And once you throw some more aggressive tires on, I think it's really gonna change the look of the Bronco. You want to team lift it, Butch? Oh, Butch says no. Look, somebody already brought you that soft topper unless you got it. Well, the next part on this Bronco, Butch just gave me the biggest manual I think I've ever seen for parts. I'm surprised the staple could actually fit that. This is the best top Trek top. Now, Butch did install one of these before, and from what he says, it's a little bit involved, but after you're done with it, the look does really change up the Bronco. I think it's gonna look nice with this rapid red color, but I'm kind of nervous by, let's see how many pages there are in this. There's got to be at least 100 pages. So I'll tell you guys, this is one of the reasons to bring your Bronco here to Susquehanna Auto is this is a little bit involved. This is an 1.5 hour install time, but I can tell you, and Butch will be the first one to kind of chuckle at that. It's a little bit more involved than that, and we want to make sure we do it right. So this is a good reason to bring it here to get it done. So a couple hours later, we do have the soft top installed. We're just kind of finishing up, put the windows in. I will say this is a big difference from the factory top. You do lose a lot of the bracketry here, so you're saving a good amount of weight if you're looking to reduce a little bit. And going from a hardtop to this, you'll save a bunch. Now what I will say is that this is a little bit difficult to install. It's a lot harder than I've done any Jeep Trek tops. But once you have everything kind of laid out and you've done it twice like Butch has, you get a couple tips and tricks to do this. Now, if you don't want to install this yourself, simply drop it off at both of our locations. We'll do it for you. But if you do, just follow the instructions to a T and make sure you orient everything in the proper way. Take the extra time to really make sure it's all oriented, or else you have to go back and do things over. So I'll tell you what, the paint match fender flares on this trim package, like Butch and I were just talking, it really does make it look a lot more finished off. Kind of gives you that color match like the Rubicon, or in the Jeep world, they'd have a color matched Highline flare. I think it just blends and flows a lot better than the textured Sasquatch flare. But those, I don't know, just changes it up. And the color matched mirror caps too, so it really flows it all in. All right guys, well we just finished up this build on our 2021 Ford Bronco Outer Banks, and I gotta say I'm a huge fan of the way this color turned out with all the modifications that we made. I have not yet seen a rapid red in person, and having one behind me with a couple of these modifications made really does transform the look of this vehicle. And I will say when you throw on that best top Trek top, it gives it a much more aggressive styling compared to that factory soft top. Plus all of the other components we decided to add really gave it a much more aggressive look. Now on this, we put a 2-inch rough country spacer lift on the front and rear, and then we did did a full laser professional alignment on this to really dial it in and make this thing perform great. To beef up the size of the tire, we had to set a 33 12.5 R18 Nitto Ridge grapplers to give you both a great highway and a great off-road ride. Now on that soft top, like I said before, it's a best top Trek top, and I'm very happy with the way that it looks, although it did take some time to install, and Butch and I had to pull on some of the windows a little bit tighter, being that it is winter time here in Pennsylvania. Overall though, guys, a great looking Bronco. The color match flares and the color match mirror caps really transform the way that this looks with a small upfit done onto it. Till next time, I am Matt from Susquehanna Automotive. I'll catch you on the next one.